You gotta like walk out of the cloud.
There's some creepy, there's some Disney creepiness for you right there. That's our antenna topper. Today, we find ourselves in a bit of a strange area. Something called the compound. Some people call it the pattern. Some people call it the grid. And in all actuality, it does seem very matrixy. Something out of the TV show Supernatural. But it's this abandoned area just outside of Melbourne, Florida. And it's beautiful.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
If for some reason you never hear from us again, just know this is our testament.
Call my mom.
Call her mom. This is our testament to being, I don't even know exactly where we are, what we call this. This is straight out of like X-Files. This is some creepy supernatural stuff going on.
Straight out of X-Files. And it looks, because of the love bugs, this place is infested with love bugs. And it looks like pestilence has been released in this cube matrix of land where you just, as far as you can see, it's just abandoned roads and fields and creepy ass trees.
And it's so quiet
gorgeous.
Here.
It's so gorgeous. So gorgeous.
Imagine if you were to take a screen, like a window screen, and you have all those little tiny metal wires, and you were to lay it down on the ground. That's what this place is. All those little wires are streets. They're all paved streets like that. And from what we can understand, from what we gather, this was the blueprints, really, for a housing development that never came to be. A lot of people come back here and race and do burnouts and do dirt biking and off-road stuff. They even had 2 Tough Mudders back here, which basically is, from what I gather, it's like mud racing or mud sports. They did it twice back here on these back roads. Can you guys see all of these love bugs? Look at them swarming the car right now.
They're falling off in groups from the headlight.
Look at that, my God. What the hell? I mean, you can hear the sound. It's almost like they're attracted to the sound. That's a radiator fan. Dude, that's not normal. Not normal at all.
If this were bees, we'd be in big trouble, but thankfully, they're just little love bugs. They look very much like lightning bugs, and they are completely harmless. The only harm that could come to you is, in fact, your car around you. Is the car itself is when you drive through mountains of these, not mountains, but clouds of these guys on the road, and they splatter all over your car. It will eat your paint, and that is the only harm that these guys can ever cause you. But this is surreal right now. This is so surreal.
Oh man.
I'm gonna make them scoot. Can you imagine if this were bees?
Go for it.
Oh, there's so many. Oh, come on, little dudes.
Oh man.
They don't wanna.
Oh God, they're everywhere.
They do not want.
You kind of just have to accept it. You can't brush them off. There's too many of them. You just gotta be like, all right, go, just do it. I have never seen this many love bugs in my life. This is, they're all over you.
I can feel them on my face.
Oh my God. One went out my nose. One out my... It is like straight out of a horror movie. These love bugs surrounding us. Kind of trying to keep us from getting in the car and driving away. Maybe if you could see out there. Look at them all. Oh man. It's straight up biblical in here. In a way, that tree does feel like a very almost macabre Wicker Man centerpiece to all of this. Almost occultish. Now let me know if you guys agree with us. This does feel very Blair Witch. Off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, I'm pointing right about there. There's these three almost like giant crosses or totem poles or something.
Something man-made.
That's not supposed to be there.
It may be crosses. I zoomed in as
You
far as
zoom in
I
on it?
could. That's as best I
That
could
looks
do.
like something straight out of like Children of the Corn. I don't know if you can see that.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's go check it out. They are crosses. For whatever reason, there are 3 crosses here. There's 1, 2, and 3 back here in the middle of nowhere. This is getting very creepy, Jessica.
I have questions.
Right? I feel like we're in our very own horror movie. You gonna try to walk across it?
Because this was built purposefully and
Oops.
well.
I stepped in a puddle.
And you see the mulch.
Right? I mean, they're here for a reason, and there's beer.
A knife. Candles.
Something happened back here. Alright, this is just starting to get really creepy now. Watch out for UFOs. Jessica's always good at doing research. So what did you find of these crosses here?
I didn't find anything on what we think is Lisa or Aisa. But I did find on the other 2, which is Chris and Sheena. They were young, about 24 years old, driving a station wagon out here at 1:30 a.m. Joyriding, as were some other cars. And when they came to this intersection here, you can see it's a T-shape.
This intersection right here.
They collided with a pickup truck. Neither of them were wearing their seatbelts, and Sheena was ejected from the car.
Oh Christ.
It spun, rolled over. Chris was driving, Sheena was the passenger. Chris later died of his injuries at the hospital, but Sheena was pronounced dead at the scene.
So that's a little intense. We came out here because we figured this place would be a very unique photo opportunity in an abandoned place, and it actually turns out to be something of a true grim life nature. It's crazy. You gotta be safe on these roads, folks. I mean, look at us. We're talking about grim life stuff and going to these places, but we try to be as safe as possible. I mean, things happen. It's true, it is beyond beautiful out here, and it's a great place for people to come out and joyride. As you can see from the marks on the pavement, I wonder what T7 stands for. But we find different reasons. As you can probably guess, right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm standing in the middle of a crossroad. And yes, it is pavement, but if it was dirt, and I buried some of my personal belongings, including a picture of myself, hopefully, a demon would appear. I mentioned the TV show Supernatural because they dealt with demons a lot, but one of the most famous people who made a deal with the devil at the crossroads was a blues musician by the name of Robert Johnson. That's one of my dreams, is to actually go to his grave and go to the crossroads where he sold his soul. One day, we will make it there. That's oddly picturesque, isn't it? Now, I point this out because what on earth is that giant fish? It looks like a little shark, but I'm guessing a giant catfish. That's disturbing. Why is that in a water drop-off place like this, or a water collection place, whatever you call it? And there's another head right there of something. This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. It just rained here, but you can tell from all this mud right down through those power lines that people come out here four-wheeling all the time. And what's really strange, and I don't know if this is safe of us being here, but you can actually hear the power lines. Let's be quiet and listen. That's just crazy. Oh my God, that's just crazy. Jessica, what if being out here, we're getting some sort of weird cancer? I mean, I already drank from the fountain of youth, the radioactive fountain of youth, so standing underneath power lines, power lines, it can't be too bad, right? At this point, because it's raining, we decided that we're just going to drive through the area and see if there's anything else. And of course, we got some stowaways. It's down here. Pretty much every road looks exactly the same.
That one turns.
Oh, look at that.
Take that one because here comes a car.
Yeah, there's a car straight ahead coming. You really can't see it right now, but we can make out the headlights. Oh.
And that's a big ass car.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're towing something.
This is like, it's not, you know, the Blair Witch Project, right? This is the Grimm Life Project. You want to turn left down this road right here?
Yeah, because the one up ahead has cones marked, but that's where that truck came out of.
Yeah, let's go this way.
And as if I were imagining it, it's gone.
The truck has disappeared. Not sure what we're looking at, but there's something straight ahead.
It looks like tires.
Did I ever tell you about my weird obsession with wanting to like relive the movie Stand By Me? Like if we found a body back here.
Look at this. These are all bullets.
Holy crap.
People brought guns for target shooting. These are all shotgun shells.
Yeah, look at that. All the shotgun shells on the ground right there. And the chair, like they're shooting the chair.
I think some people just come and dump their stuff.
We might have to back up out of this. These are tires that were caught on fire.
Is that why they're white? Yeah, more shotgun shells. So there's probably going to be some broken glass.
With thunder off in the background, we come across this pile of tires. I guess they weren't burnt, but definitely some burning went on back there.
Target practice, you can see where they've been shot.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And these are the remains of clay pigeons. I'm a shooter. And a lot of, I see a safety vest that you use for hunting or construction, and back there I saw a back support like you would use in something like construction or manual labor. There was definitely a fire. Lots of target practice.
Still out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where that truck went. It's not down there. Definitely didn't come up behind us. That's our car. The only other place would be down there. Is it a ghost truck? It could be a ghost truck. Can you imagine if we found an abandoned house back here? That would be like a dream come true.
That'd be so creepy.
We're driving with the GPS on, and believe it or not, even though there's no houses here, the street, all the streets, they still have names. Just driving through, seeing if we can find anything interesting. Anything down there? No. Nothing down this way either. Turn right. Should we just go back the way we came?
Turn right onto Legion Avenue.
We don't know which way we came.
We're just following the
It was a
GPS.
long time ago.
I honestly didn't think that we would spend this much time in here.
Left?
I think it's a turn right.
We're going back the way we came.
Yeah.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Atwell Street.
Alright, I think this is probably everything that we needed to see. What do you think?
Now we're lost in a labyrinth.
Turn left onto Kentucky Drive.
Nah,
then
Jeep.
turn right onto Carter Avenue.
Gypsy,
If you say so.
or GPS, keeps telling us where to go. She says go left here. I just put my turn signal on. Why did I put my turn signal on? There's like nobody around. 200 miles of abandoned paved roads. And that's it. Let's try to get out of here before we get lost forever. We'll make it home, I promise.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always a